Hello, my name is Zoe Baidoo, and in today's edition, President Mahama pledges an issue-based campaign devoid of abuses as the National Democratic Congress marks 24 years since its formation. Details of these and more on Citi News Daily on Citi TV. And to our first story, where the running mate of the new Patriotic Party, Dr. Bawumia, says the recurrent flooding should be blamed on current and past governments as well as the general public. According to Dr. Bawumia, the recurrent flooding is a reflection of the quality of leadership over the period. Speaking to issues of human development and the economy, Alhaji Dr. Mahama Bawumia said he is shocked by the level of deprivation that afflicts Ghanaians despite the abundance of resources available to the state. Meanwhile, now let's still stay with Dr. Bawumia as he has reiterated his party's resolve to repeal what he describes as nuisance taxes. Dr. Bawumia has for some time now waged a campaign against taxes introduced by the governing National Democratic Congress. Dr. Bawumia said scrapping some of the taxes will be a non-negotiable move under a Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government. A court has dismissed a suit brought against the new Patriotic Party Tema West Parliamentary nominee, Carlos Ahenkorah, by some aggrieved party members in the constituency. The plaintiffs, Nana Yao Intim and Christian Joseph, wanted a rerun of the primaries in the Tema West constituency. In their suit, they argued that the National Executive Committee of the party directed by the Ga and Dangbe constituencies, especially those around the coast, should be contested by only indigenous residents, claiming Dr. Ahenkorah is not one of them. In her judgment, the presiding judge, Justice Novisi Ayinini, said Carlos Ahenkorah legally transferred his vote from Tema Central to Tema West. Therefore, the plaintiff's arguments do not hold. The court also stated the party did not act in defiance of its own constitution and the Constitution of Ghana as claimed by the defendants. Meanwhile, in an interview with Citi News, Carlos Ahenkorah lauded the ruling of the court. The ruling National Democratic Congress has marked its 24th anniversary of its formation with a ceremony at its national headquarters here in Accra. Speaking at the ceremony, President John Dramani Mahama, who joined other party members to celebrate, said the NDC has won the hearts of many Ghanaians because of its massive infrastructure development coupled with its sound economic policies. Leading members of the party, including founder Jerry John Rawlings, members of parliament, and past and present national executives were in attendance. Commenting on the Accra floods, President Mahama said it would have been worse if the dredging of the Odo River had not started. President Mahama also pledged that during this year's electioneering campaign, the NDC will not engage in any unwarranted attacks on the Electoral Commission. He also said social media will not be used to abuse political opponents. And now to some labor stories where the National Labour Commission has directed the community health nurses to call off their strike with immediate effect and return to their workstations. Last week, over 13,000 community health nurses embarked on an indefinite strike. They were unhappy with the title on their certificates after completing their program. In a statement signed by the Executive Secretary of the Commission, Charles Baidoo, the action is illegal and a breach of the Labour Act. It further states that the Community Health Nurses Association failed to notify the Commission of its intention to embark on an industrial action. And that's how we end today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV with me, Zoe Baidoo.